famous soundbite.
Saying once you go live, it's all going to be captured.
Is it live right now?
It's live right now.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, hold on.
You got that ready?
Yeah, almost. 1 second.
Sorry.
Put my other headphone on. I
Yeah.
can hear from both ears.
All right. Okay. Welcome, episode
What's up?
17, live episode. We haven't done a live episode in a long time. We've got the Kentucky boys
What is up?
graciously came up and backpacked with us. We've got Jason Wall from Backpacking with Jason, Jeremiah Stringer. Jeremiah, you got to turn the
I
sound
know,
off.
I know.
of that.
Hold on.
So there you go. You can see what it looks like.
Let me see.
Hold on. I gotta.
There's a little delay. So I was telling them
Looks good,
earlier, basically how we do these kind of live BSings is we'll chat around for a while and then we'll check the comments
Sounds
and
good.
start fielding some questions. Yeah, very nice. And we've got Sam off screen because we only have four microphones. We only have four microphones. So we'll start it off. So we did an overnight with them last night.
Yep.
And we convinced them to come on up and BS with us afterwards.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Zaleski State Forest?
I liked it, and
Yeah?
it surprised me about the hills.
Yeah, it's hilly.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting that. So I liked it. Looked pretty plentiful. The campsites were good. Had a well. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
pretty-
potable
yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Right.
So, just pumped it right there. That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man, it was a nice area. It was big. So each little campground area had its own little section. So, everybody had big areas, very big areas.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoyed that. But, yeah, man, it was really beautiful. The pine
Oh,
trees,
my
too.
beer. My beer's off screen. Hey, Sam, I'm going to need the beer. Can you grab me the beer? Yeah. Sorry. All right. Sorry.
But the pine trees,
Yeah.
that was really beautiful. So, yeah, man, they got a good thing going
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Noticed you guys getting recognized a little bit out there.
Yeah.
yeah.
First two
Hey,
people
hey,
we met.
thanks, Sam.
One guy whipped it in the parking lot on you right there. He's like, hey, I know you guys. Hey.
Hey, yeah. Hey, shout out to him. He gave us some great Columbus restaurant recommendations.
Yeah, I forget their name. I'm sorry. This was hilarious though because we ran into three groups of people
Got
and
recognized every time.
Yeah.
Every
It's
time.
funny. That is not typical for
Yeah.
us.
No, not at all.
By
Not
the
at
way.
all.
The guy whipping in the parking lot was unusual.
I think he turned around.
Did you think he
I
did?
think he turned
Hey, he
around
turned
and come back.
Yes.
Because he was behind us.
Yes, and I was like, man, this guy just whipped it in the parking lot. He's like, hey, I know you guys. And I was like, wow, man, he just slammed it right in
That's
there.
funny. That was funny. I was not expecting that.
No.
First time in the parking lot, we've been recognized.
We don't get. It's
From
slowly,
the road.
We don't really
slowly
get
more and more.
recognized.
We got recognized at Red River Gorge.
Yeah.
So
But he was on the road. Like this guy
He
was
just
like driving by and noticed you. That
Yeah.
was pretty impressive.
In winter gear.
Yeah,
winter gear,
winter gear.
turn around,
Yeah,
and came and
it's
found
like,
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't know us, did he?
Yeah.
No.
He was like,
My
I wonder
hat,
who they
man.
had. It's like, y'all need help? You know, with some weird looking guys.
Yeah, if we were better people, we would have said, "Hey, these guys have YouTube too. You should watch them."
I didn't think of that, man. I was checking out that furniture.
We're not giving away our subs. All right?
But yeah, he was pretty nice. I cannot remember is it Italian restaurant because he's talking about mobsters.
Yeah.
It was-
And it started with a T. That's all I
Yes.
remember.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you're watching this, it was nice to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, what'd you think of Zaleski State Forest?
I thought it was hard to find firewood.
It was,
We found a little honey hole.
Yeah.
and that's due to how popular this place is, and so like all
There's
the
usually tons of people there.
all the camping areas, like where you're allowed to camp, get hoarded for wood.
Yeah, I bet.
But we did good.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
usually
it's-
Oh, that's
so
good.
many people there. And
I
there
mean,
was-
this morning it was still going.
Yeah.
Like the coals were boom, boom, boom.
yeah, I guess that didn't surprise me. The fire was huge.
Yes.
It was huge.
Good in the tarps for clutch.
Yes, yeah. See the
Just
camp
ran.
tarp was clutch. That
Yes.
saved the night.
2 camp tarps.
Two camp
Two
tarps.
camp
Yeah, but
tarps.
the second one really didn't do that much.
That's why the parking lot was empty.
Yeah.
because
Bad weather.
we woke up and there's a sheet of ice on everything. That's what it was. That's my least favorite weather.
The weather was worse than I thought it would be.
Sleet, rain.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. It sleeted and rained all night.
I thought it was just gonna be snow, but it went on and off.
No, it was like
Rain.
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was definitely thinking.
Nice. Just get that up there. Get that up there, just like a fist.
But I definitely was like at the car. I was like, should we take the tarp or not? And I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. And Jeremiah was like, I'll carry it. Just give it to me. And I was like, oh, thank goodness.
So Jeremiah, this is your second night ever in a hammock.
Yeah.
So how did night number 2 go?
I woke up, I think 3 times total, but once it was starting to get daylight. So I was like, ah. And then later I heard you guys. But I woke up and I had to unclip that underquilt.
Why?
It was pulled up. Like, I didn't have my feet higher than my head. And so I didn't slide into the hammock. I was sliding the other way, like sliding into my legs. And so my feet were like getting cold because the underquilt was way up here.
Oh,
So I had to unclip it and slide it down.
Yeah. At least you didn't fall victim to like hammock laziness, which is what we fall victim to.
What is that?
Hammock laziness.
Just leave it.
Just leave it, whatever.
If my
Remember me telling you the first night, like, you don't feel it, get up.
Yeah.
Like, get up and fix it.
I
not
got up
us.
twice.
It could be like 0 degrees and your feet are freezing. You're just like, I'll deal with it in the morning.
Yeah, it just depends. Yeah.
Hammock laziness. Hammock laziness.
So you loaned me the tarp, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I had a little bit of ice under one side, so
Yeah.
I got a 13-foot coming.
Okay.
And
13-foot tarp.
yeah, I think it'll take care of it because the hammock's 12-foot.
And you got that tarp from Light AF, right? Is that what you said?
No,
Oh.
it's
Oh.
based on Light AF's tarp.
Design.
They're already ripping off Light AF's tarp. It just got released.
It's custom. Let me show you.
Literally just got released.
Let me show you guys a picture because here's what happened. My buddy, shout out to Miyagi on the trail. He made the Pride of Kentucky. My
Yeah, the Pride of Kentucky.
That's what
Did you
That's
see
what his
it?
hammock is called.
So everybody, you'll see it in the videos, but Jeremiah has a custom University of Kentucky hammock.
So Chris wouldn't give me the dimensions, so like
Of course he won't give you the dimensions.
so
why would he give you this?
so here's what I've done. I know I don't want to rip his tarp off. I don't want to sell him. I'm just getting one custom made by Miyagi. And so I was like, is this right? And he was like, I can't tell you. I'll give you a hint
Wait,
here.
you
And I was
sent
like,
pictures to Chris?
Look at the
Trying-
picture. Just look at the picture.
Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
He is a geometry teacher. All right?
I would say, if you
I
can't
took a-
see that,
It's geometry.
So I sent
you're trying to reverse engineer a tarp on a whiteboard.
he sent me I got the dimensions of the 12-foot from a buddy.
Oh.
And so he sent me the dimensions of the 12-foot, and I put it on a marker board, and then I just went to work for like an hour and calculated the new dimensions for a 13-foot.
Okay.
Like I just used some geometry and
Yeah.
trigonometry, and so
And then you went to Chris and said, "Hey, Chris, I'm trying
Is this
to
close?
I'm trying to
no, I
remake your
told him ahead of
tarp."
time. I was like, "Is this? Are these some good measurements?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "I need a 13-foot." He doesn't make a 13-foot. He
No.
probably would if I asked him, but ran into
Not
some
anymore.
issues. No, he's like,
Not
no.
after this.
The Dyneema is expensive. I'm going to get it made, and it's like, I think for half a square yard, it's $16.50 for that section,
wow.
and it's only if your your tarp is 50 inches on each side. Mine would be longer because it's a 13-foot tarp. I just scaled it up, but the Dyneema is only 52 inches, and I need it to be 54. But you also have to fold it apparently so you can seam tape it.
Wait, so are you having yours made in Dyneema?
Yeah. Well, Miyagi's making me a Sil Poly one, and then we're gonna kind of test it out, and I'll tell him what I like and don't like about it, and I'll send that one back to him. He's just gonna keep it. He already had the material.
And who is this
He's
guy again?
Miyagi.
Miyagi on the trail.
He's just a buddy, man. He's a good guy. We
He's
met
got
him
a
up in
YouTube.
Michigan hammock hang.
Oh, he does have
Right?
YouTube?
Yeah, it's called Miyagi on the trail.
Yeah.
And he also knows how to make gear and stuff?
Yeah. He's
He doesn't sell it though. He
Yeah.
just does
No.
it for.
No, that's cool.
We met him at the hammock hang in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had all his kids like a Halloween one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Super
he
cool.
did it up
That's pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yes, it was really cool. I was like, wow, man. And then Jeremiah needed a special one.
Yeah. He was like,
The
as
pride
soon-
of Kentucky.
exactly the Pride of Kentucky.
Kentucky.
We were just joking around, and then I think JK texted me. He's like, "Hey, you working on that hammock?" And he was like, Yeah, I'm going to get to work on it. And then he actually made it. I told him to make it double layered. And he said, as soon as he said double layered, I knew ultralight was out of the picture. He made me an X-Pac Ridgeline organizer and a gear loft and
It's pretty awesome.
or a peak loft.
It's actually really, really awesome.
Yeah. And the bug net holder. It's also
yeah,
a
the
little
hammock is
pocket.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's accessorized. That's
Did
for
you
sure.
sleep well in it?
Well, I think that we hung it with the trees too far apart.
The trees were very far
So
apart.
I need to scoot that in
Yeah, I mean,
a lot.
you didn't believe me when I said the trees were too far apart.
I had to learn my lesson. It's hard to get
That's funny. I didn't realize that.
I thought that was a joke.
I didn't either. I didn't know.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know it's supposed to hang such a dip in it. Does that create the pocket?
No,
Is that what it is?
it creates it. Well, it helps
Like
with
horizontal-
corner
I mean-
to corner.
Yeah, diagonally.
Yeah.
You guys ever made a gear?
No,
No.
Me neither.
no,
I wouldn't
No.
know.
no. I'm not.
anything about
I don't know anything about that. And when we talked to Chris like a couple weeks ago, apparently we'd have to buy like a $10,000 sewing machine too.
Yeah.
goodness.
His
Oh, I
sewing
noticed
machine's like
that,
8 or
man.
10 grand.
Yeah.
That'd pay for itself though if you used it for 20 years.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
What, man?
20
I'm
years.
saying it'd take a long time to recoup your money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you usually they own like many of them. It's not just one.
Yeah,
Like
they're
4 or
selling a
5
lot of
of them.
gear.
I didn't know Dyneema was that expensive though. 1650.
Did you know?
No, half square yards.
Did you know? I didn't know this. Crystal is this. Why it's so expensive? It's made by hand.
No.
That's
That's
what he
what we were
said.
told.
No.
Like they
way.
lay the fibers by hand. That's what he told me.
Who does?
The the
Like it's not
people
a machine. It just
a
goes-
DSM who makes Dyneema, it's some sort of a manual process done by hand.
What's DSM stand for?
That's the company that owns Dyneema.
That's pretty wild, isn't it? That is
Yeah.
wild.
I heard something about China, almost like they're getting close to making a.
We got some comments I want to toss out there.
Oh, okay.
What's the
Just a
comment?
second, you know.
Okay. Hold on. Finish your story, then we'll hit out. Some
Oh, I was
comments.
just saying.
I
I
wonder
heard
what's
that
about the
China
tarp.
soon.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Like China soon, they're soon going to have it figured out how to make a Dyneema almost the same quality, but at a quarter of the
cheaper.
price.
Well,
yeah.
I mean that's what they do.
That's what they do.
It's
Make it a
kinda-
little more
yeah.
crappy,
Yeah. You-
and then sell it for less.
right. They take people's ideas
Yeah.
and then create their own products with it.
At a cheaper cost.
I give it a try.
Yeah.
I don't know where they make
if it's the
Dyneema.
I mean,
same,
you got a
same quality.
Gonex backpack.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's because the Chinese sell out.
Yeah.
Johnny sell out.
Today, Jeremiah was testing a pack made by the super popular outdoor and recreational company called Gonex.
Go next.
Yeah, I was just testing it out, man. I thought this would make a good piece of gear for somebody that goes with me, not for me.
Yeah.
Trying to show them, their first time backpack.
Yeah. That's good. That's
Seriously,
good.
though, did it do okay?
Yeah. How was it?
I don't think it's a true test, man. I got
Oh,
that
yeah, it's
crammed
only a
full
couple
of
miles.
winter. Yeah, well, it's only like 4 miles total or something like that.
Yeah.
But also all the stuff, like it don't have a hard frame on it. So all the stuff I put in there is kind of bulging it, it's
Yeah.
making a circle, like a barrel on your back. So I'd have to take it out with in the spring.
Wait, so it's frameless?
It's like semi-frameless, like it's got a
Interesting.
soft frame,
Oh.
almost like a sit pad
Okay.
Oh,
sewn in there.
interesting.
I want to hear the comments.
All right,
All right, Sam,
Sam, what do you?
Okay, so the first comment I want to throw out, it's for Jeremiah and Jason.
Jeremiah and
From
Jason.
Wayfaring Ways.
Wayfaring Waz.
Waz.
Ways.
And by the way, Alex, we should have connected with him on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
They
Missed
wanted,
opportunity
what'd you guys
on
think
our
of
part.
David Gray?
Okay,
What
so
did
the question
we think of David Gray?
the question is, what did you guys think of David Gray
At the
Me and
meetup.
you?
Yeah.
at the meetup?
I thought he was super cool guy, really down to earth, really easy to talk to, and just you can hang out with and have a good time, sit around the fire, tell stories.
I thought it was really cool meeting David Gray, and he said that he was a kicker in football.
Yeah.
Very surprising. I
Yeah.
seen linebacker written all over him.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah, I
I
definitely
know.
wasn't seeing kicker.
He explained it to us that he had normally
think he
had
played those
positions like
positions.
those, and then he saw those people getting head injuries, and he's like, "F that."
than me.
Yeah.
He was ahead of it.
Yeah.
Say,
I would
switch to
love-
kicking.
Yeah.
Love to see David Gray kick a football.
I know, right?
I mean,
We asked him. I forget. We asked him his longest field goal he ever made. I forget what it
55.
was. Was it
No
55?
way.
wow, man.
He
that's
played in
long
college.
ways.
He was a collegiate football kicker.
Yeah. So
I think he said 55. Now, obviously, he's like, I couldn't, it was like the longest I've ever done it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah.
55. I can't kick 15-yarder, man. I played football. I tried it. It's hard,
Wait,
man.
am I right in the 55?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What else is in the comments, Sam? Just comments?
Jeremiah, how did you fit all your stuff into all that stuff you brought? I mean, I don't know. Apparently, that's just mesmerizing.
Okay, hold on. So the question is, Jeremiah, how do you fit all the crap that you bring into your pack?
There's a problem with the stream.
Oh, problem with the stream. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties.
What kind of crap you bring, bro?
I don't know. I didn't know I brought crap.
I saw a knockoff umbrella.
Yeah, dude.
I saw the silky.
We needed that silky.
Yeah,
bro.
I know. 1 second. Let's see what's going on. We're good. Okay, cool.
okay.
Well, what
I
other
didn't think you brought
crap?
That much stuff.
Yeah, you could have brought a chair.
Oh, don't do it to me. Don't. I sat in the rain. Don't do it to me.
Yeah, Jeremiah has chair envy.
I'm going to graduate to a chair.
He's
You gotta do a chair.
yeah,
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean,
because it's the worst going camping with everybody that has a chair except you.
Yeah. And so I look like a hobo sitting there,
Sitting on the ground in the rain.
propped up.
no.
Now, I should have got that umbrella. That's what I should have done.
Yes.
It was laying under my tarp.
Jeremiah, are you convinced you need to get a?
Yeah, is this the last trip you do without a chair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Jason's going to give me one. He's got an extra kind of
I
laying
got an extra
around.
chair at the
I mean,
house.
you kind of seemed, you were sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showed the chair.
Yeah. Especially in the
wind
winter. It's rough in the winter.
It was
Yes.
wet up there,
Yeah.
man.
It was.
Wet. Not a lot of tree cover. All the leaves are gone. It's just wet.
Once again, thank you for the tarp.
Well, thank you for giving me your Z seat, man. I doubled
Oh,
Z
that was your Z seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one too, so I put them
Okay.
both down.
So
So I kind of spread them.
last night was the first two where we ate bear.
Yeah. So everybody's okay this morning,
That's
right?
which is
Everybody's-
awesome. I mean, trichinosis takes a couple weeks to set in,
Uh-oh.
but we should be fine.
Next
You
2
cooked
weeks in a
it.
row.
It was well done.
You cooked it,
well
and it was
Yeah, you cooked
good.
it well. It was very good.
It was good. And that was a Kentucky bear.
Kentucky,
Bear
Yeah.
sausage.
Dale County.
First time eating bear for me.
First time eating bear for me.
How's your steak?
Yeah.
It's steak. The steak and peppers is good. Ate it probably about 11 o'clock at night. Might even
Yeah.
be midnight. It's
You
like
even fried up the tortillas, man.
Yeah,
Put some oil in there.
tortillas and
Nice.
everything. But yeah, I always love the steak out there. That's for sure. But the bear, the seasoning he puts in it,
It's
that
spicy.
was, yeah, it's very
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah.
Just didn't give you that gamey taste.
No,
you know,
no.
So it was definitely something.
It was
pretty
awesome.
tasty on there.
Did you get other bear cuts?
No, my buddy's got some hamburger. I'm hoping
Bear
to get.
burger?
Yeah, and he's got it. I know he's got that one with bacon. So he's got bacon all
Oh,
inside that.
That sounds pretty good.
So they try to get rid of some of the gamey taste of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was, the first time I took a bite of the bear, I was like, oh my goodness, this is good. I was like, God, this is good. And I was like, this just didn't game. I was like,
Yeah,
something's in this.
yeah.
And he was like, he spiced it up. So.
Yeah.
Miyagi on the trail says hi.
Oh,
Miyagi, welcome to the party. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
The man, the myth, the legend, Miyagi.
That's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
Miyagi on the trail. The pride of UK made its
Is that way? Is that what is it called? The Pride of Kentucky?
Pride
the pride of Kentucky made its first venture into the woods.
I thought he was snowshoeing right now. He must have service. He must be live streaming it from the
I'm
trail.
Miyagi.
Hey, what's
I
up, man?
trip. His wife is Trips.
Trips on the trail.
Trips on
Okay.
the trail.
Yeah, and he's Miyagi, on the trail.
Now Miyagi can do some hiking. He
Where
can put
in
on
Michigan
big
does he
miles.
live?
Wisconsin.
Oh, he lives in
He lives like
Wisconsin.
close to Dan.
Okay.
Does he live in the same county as Dan?
Yeah, he
They
said
live-
they're like other side of the city, I think. Same city, 30
Kenosha.
minutes away. Yeah, some outside Kenosha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he lives real close with Dan.
Nice.
down there.
But he's
Nice.
like heavy snowshoeing right now. Like feet of snow, I think, with a sled. Doesn't have a backpack on. Just a sled, pulling the sled. Check out his Instagram.
Oh.
I think he may have posted a picture on there.
Like a polk.
That's what it's
Is that-
called.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got the bars.
Yeah.
Yep, hook it on.
I've
you.
always wanted to do that.
I don't.
We pushed the,
yeah, that's not for me. Not right now.
we pushed the sled last weekend
I
and it
know.
dropped.
Oh,
About like 4 or 5
man.
times it kept falling over. I was like, we're terrible with it.
Yeah.
Like we never get snow in Kentucky. Yeah. So I was like, what in the world's going on?
So, since we're just getting started into winter right now, do you have any more trips lined up?
I know that if I don't hang out with my wife next weekend, she's gonna kill me.
so
That's fair.
How many weekends in a row are you guys on backpacking right now?
I think this is 5 in a row for me.
It's just 2.
5 in a row.
Yeah, but I
did
did-
that one.
Yeah, I went camping on one. Took a camper. Yeah,
Still counts.
that was good.
I'm going to do some kind of trip on the 8th, AT or cave run, something like that.
Oh, nice.
Around Kentucky, or go back to the AT where I'm trying to section it. And we're getting real close to Virginia, so I'm wanting to be in Virginia. So somewhere's on the 8th and then the 28th. I'm going to try to do something, I think, with the ATOD, All Things Outdoors.
Yeah.
All things outdoors.
I think he's coming to the Red River Gorge.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, try to do something with him.
Yeah, we haven't drank the Maker's Mark yet.
Yeah, ATOD Award. I like the cups, too.
Yeah. I forget. I don't want to go through the DMs right now.
Yeah.
But a subscriber, we've called him out before, made these for us. They're these like enameled cups, and then he put maps on there of places we've gone with our logo. So it's pretty
Nice.
awesome. Yeah. I'll get his name. Why?
It's William Capes.
Oh yeah. William Capes. Yeah.
Jeremiah, I presumably your wife is Bridget. She
Yeah.
says you won't die, and she loves you.
Okay, so Jeremiah's wife
That's
is
sweet, bro.
Jeremiah's wife
Hi,
is in the
Bridget.
chat,
Hi, Bridget.
and she said, "You're not going to die."
Oh, well, that's sweet. We get to watch the Super Bowl next week.
Yeah, you live, man. You live.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I love you too.
Nice.
I'll get to see her soon.
I'm with you, man. I got a good lady too. Lets me go.
Yeah, lets you go.
Yeah.
When are your next trips?
You just missed that
Oh, I was
conversation.
over there.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
7th and the end of February.
Okay. Where are you going? You probably already said it.
AT and
That's right.
those. And then I think Jeremy, All Things Outdoors. the
That's
end of
okay.
February
Right.
on there. So
Nice.
Mr. ATOD himself.
So you guys are getting into the winter
Yeah.
backpacking. Do you normally do a lot of winter backpacking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
More of in the wintertime, I enjoy more of going low mileage.
Yeah.
And trying, because it gets dark so early.
Yeah.
And bringing real food, doing more of cooking.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kind of camping, hanging out. And last weekend we was in snow, so we got to do some sleigh riding. So that was
That's
pretty
sweet.
fun.
That's sweet.
So not too many times I get to sleigh ride.
That's sweet.
But more of those style trips, bring lots of food, hang out and sort of like that. And then when the weather gets better, start doing more of the big mileage and seeing some of the big views and
Yeah.
so forth. Like
Yeah.
that. So
We started to do more winter backpacking in
Yeah.
the last couple of years.
It's just all about having the right gear and
and
not
making it easy enough.
making it easy, yeah, so that it's enjoyable. Yeah, we had a great time.
Keep the miles down.
Yeah.
yes.
Bring good food. Bring a camp tarp.
Yes.
We started doing that
Oh,
last
yeah.
winter.
Extra
Yes.
tarp.
Yeah, extra tarp.
So clutch.
Yeah. Chairs.
Starter
Yeah,
fire
cheers.
starters.
Yes,
Fire
that's another
starters.
thing.
Yeah, we had a-
Everything's so soaking all the
Yeah.
time. It helps on there.
Yeah.
And kind of feel a little bushcrafty. You're out
Yeah.
there.
No, you guys did some legit batoning of wood last night.
That was fun.
You were taking like decent rounds
Yeah.
and batoning them.
Yeah.
That was impressive. I was kind of like, oh,
That was
cool.
pretty cool.
We get to do this thing now.
There's
The-
But-
It's a ripper and fire.
Yeah, but
it's true.
I mean, you got all the dry wood out
It
of
was
there,
good.
exposed those surfaces.
that inside of the middle, that's
Yeah.
the flame. That's the it really light it up, keep those
Yeah.
fires real hot and going and
Yeah.
everything. So when you put the log in there, it just burns everything. But when you split it in the middle,
Yeah.
boy, you get all the resin and
Yeah.
everything. And so, yeah, I always like in the wintertime bringing a saw, a bigger knife.
That's another thing we always bring in the winter is a saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost have to.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to start fire. I mean, it gets dark by 6. So
Right.
if you're going to hang out and everything.
Yeah.
You got to have lots of wood.
I didn't bring mine because I saw in the chat that you guys were bringing yours.
We had two.
Yeah.
We had 2 saws,
I
2
know.
silky
Yeah.
saws.
They were
at
both
that.
yours.
Yeah, but
Thanks for
sorry.
carrying mine back out.
Thanks for sawing a lot.
You did process a lot of wood.
Sam processed a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's over there working
Shout out
hard,
to
man.
Sam.
Shout out to Sam. It's my first time backpacking with Sam. That's fun. Yeah. Sam was a good time. I've been with you guys before at the
Uh-huh.
meetup and everything, but it's
Yeah.
first time with Sam
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, we've had him coming with us for like 10 years
Since day one, since the beginning.
Day one.
Since the beginning, yeah.
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 It's that first one out to the Badland or the
Yeah. Yeah, first time we went was South Dakota, 2009.
That was your first time?
Well, first time.
It was mine.
It was our first time, like as
Wow, boy, y'all did a nice one then.
South Dakota,
South
and,
Dakota.
and Wyoming.
in
Wow.
Wyoming. Yeah.
One of my big buckets is Idaho.
Yeah, I've never been there.
So want to go to Idaho.
It looks beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just filled with grizzlies.
Is it?
Is it?
I think so.
Probably.
Just take some bear spray.
I don't want any part of that. Black bears
bucket
don't
list.
bother me, but the brown ones, yes. The grizzlies.
Are
for sure.
brown and grizzly two different bears?
I think it depends on the location, right?
So they're the same bear from like a
Genetics?
genetic perspective. Brown bear live by the coast and eat more fish, and grizzly bear live like in the mountains.
But is their behavior different?
I don't know. That's a great question. You always hear of grizzly being more aggressive, but I don't know.
I think a grizzly's going to do what a grizzly wants to do.
Yeah.
I think any bear, if it's being territorial, if it's starving,
Yeah.
Especially if
good.
they're hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna do whatever the heck it wants to do.
Yeah.
I ever watched that documentary, Timothy Treadwell?
Oh my god.
I can't.
dude.
Oh
I
my
can't.
Have you
goodness,
seen
man.
that?
What is it?
I've
Have
listened to it.
Of that.
Yeah.
Is it called the
ending.
Grizzly Man?
Yes.
So
But okay, hold on. Before we get started,
Oh my goodness.
in some of the
What is Sam?
Hold
What's
on.
he saying?
I'm told that in that documentary and in a bunch of the other documentaries around that the audio is fake.
yes.
A little sound design never heard anything.
No, but they there is real
What?
audio.
Wait, do you know the
It
story?
enhances the story.
The story is he gets eaten alive.
Yes.
And,
Wait, a guy gets eaten alive?
yes,
his girlfriend.
and his
Spoiler alert.
girlfriend.
I don't even have to watch it. You just told me the entire
And
story.
there's audio. You can hear him try to beat the
Oops.
bear with the cast iron.
I think that's all fake.
And he's
I
hollering.
think
"Run,
I think it's all
run,"
fake.
And the girl.
The girl's screaming.
You can hear
I
the
think it's all-
crunch.
It's supposed to be real, like a 911 recording
No,
or
like,
something like
his
that.
camera was going.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can watch that, man. That's horrible.
Hold on, we got a good
Sam,
comment.
we got
No,
some.
no. I was just gonna say if the world knew, like when we first met Frozen,
What?
What?
bear attack movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The first time.
Tell him
It's actually a funny story. The first time we met Frozen, we were doing Linville Gorge together, and we rented like an Airbnb to share, and he got there first.
Yeah.
And we were in like the weeks leading up to it, we were talking about how there had been some like recent like high bear activity. We walked in, and on the Airbnb, he's blasting this movie called Backcountry, which is about a black bear that eats these people in Canada, and it's like on the scene where they eat people. It's pretty funny. He was crushing a beer.
Crushing a beer.
That's when we were like, yeah, we're gonna get along just fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't see any bears that weekend though.
No, the first time that we ever saw a bear was last year in Virginia. on
The
the
Dolly
18th.
Sods area.
No, not Dolly Sods.
Not Dolly Sods, Grayson Highlands.
Grayson Highlands.
Yeah.
Mount Rogers. Yeah, that's the first time we ever saw a
It was
bear.
a little one.
I seen one in Georgia by myself,
Okay.
and I was like, "Oh,
Big one. Big one.
no, it
Nice.
wasn't. It was pretty tiny." And took a poo right on the trail, and it was still steamy. And I started hollering.
Oh, God.
I was like, "Yeah, oh,
Did you see it?
oh yeah."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, now get."
That's
I hollered
funny.
at it. And, it wallowed its big butt on into the woods, and I kept walking really fast. I had like a mile to go to the shelter, and I was by myself. And I was like, I'm gonna hoof it, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got on up there.
Where's that?
It's in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen one, Jeremiah,
Bears?
on the trail?
Yeah, I've seen 3.
Really?
Where?
Yeah. Almost all of them Big South Fork.
Okay.
Really?
Or like right around that area, Pickett State Park area.
Big ones.
I think 2 of them were full grown. There's a place called Angel Falls Overlook, and you can camp up there. And it
You
was
seen 'em
like,
there.
yeah, I saw one up there, and we heard it.
How'd they
again.
react? How did they react to you?
Give a shout out to your dad.
Oh, our dad's in the chat.
Oh.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Mr. Shield. I like it. I like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
Did they run from you when you saw them?
Yeah. So there's 2 different experiences, really, I guess. One is like, you know, you get within earshot and you see their butt running away.
Yeah.
But one, my wife and I, like the map that we were using was just on the phone, and so I forget what it was. What's the REI one? All trails.
Hiking project.
Hiking project, yeah. But it didn't have the whole trail on there. So we went up. We were camping overnight, and the trail stopped on the map, but it kept going in life. And so we took a wrong turn, and then we basically just took the trail back to the road and had to do 3 miles of road walking.
Hey, hold on.
What?
This is legit. My wife just texted me. Kobe Bryant reportedly just died in a helicopter crash.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, I'm serious.
No way.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
No way.
Oh, man,
Is
I
this
hope
true?
that's fake.
Sam, can you Google that?
Can you confirm that? Sam,
Yo, Jamie.
please confirm that. Oh my goodness. Like that's huge news.
Yeah,
Did it in California?
I don't
The
know.
crash?
If this is a
Oh my
hoax.
goodness.
This
This
better-
is
I
horrible.
better not
This is
just-
a hoax. That's horrible. the damn baker.
Because you're a big fat liar.
Good call. This should be an easy Google. If he's dead, that should be like the
I'm
first
just going
thing.
to type in Kobe Bryant.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like I just seen pictures of him with his kid on Instagram and stuff.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, that's TMZ says it. And
Yeah.
Adrian, I don't know how to say his last name.
Wojciechowski.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's ESPN.
Yeah. Twitter.
Breaking news:
Oh
Kobe
my
has
goodness.
died in a helicopter crash.
Whoa.
Southern California
Wow.
sports
All
locker
right.
room has been
Damn.
closed.
Pour one out.
Wow.
Does he have the most rings of a player?
I don't know if he
Michael's
has the
got
most.
6. No,
Jeez.
like Homeboy's got like 11 with the Celtics.
What
Wow,
happened?
That's awful.
Hey, cheers to
To
Kobe.
Goodness.
The Black Mamba.
Yeah,
The Black
God.
Mamba. All right,
Yes.
back to backpacking.
Oh my goodness,
that's
I'm
sad.
stunned, man. I had floored at this.
That's crazy.
Yes.
We'll have to get some details as
speaking-
they emerge.
I mean, this is terrible. But speaking of helicopter crashes,
Wow. What a segue.
Yes.
What a segue.
Speaking of
actually-
helicopter
no,
crashes,
there was a helicopter crash about a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
in Zaleski.
yeah, like
my
by
goodness.
where we
Yeah.
were
Well, if
I wonder
you
what
seen that
happened.
coming down,
a
camping,
medical helicopter.
Oh, already
Yeah.
had somebody on there?
Mm-hmm. I believe they
What
all
happened?
died.
they all died.
Yeah, it was during
That's
like
awful.
a storm in that area,
Yes.
and they like sent a bunch of people in. Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a part on the AT that has a airplane crash, and you can go see the airplane,
Oh.
like, and you see the wings, and you see like a wing here, part of the body
Keep
there.
that mic.
You gotta get
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry. A wing here, and part of the body of it there, and another
Oh,
wing
wow.
way down there. And I was like, oh my goodness, like to hit
Morbid.
the mountains. Yeah, and it's like 5,000, 6,000 feet up there. So
Okay.
they definitely didn't see the mountain for sure.
Oh, I just went right into it.
Oh,
But I'm still
man.
floored by Kobe.
I
can't help it.
know,
Kinda
I know.
like, it's like, oh my
Jeez.
goodness. Yeah. Today's Sunday. I bet they got NBA going on too.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Sam's laughing.
Comment about how the morbidity of the turn this took.
Oh, yeah. Sam.
The what?
How morbid the podcast is.
just turned.
I'm sorry. Okay, I guess no more Kobe talk for me.
Yeah. Man, I just saw commercials because LeBron was just passing him. He was about to pass him on the scoring list.
Oh, okay.
Third all time, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Kobe's huge
So
in China.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big in China.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what else is big in China?
Go Knicks. That's huge in China, my man. Yeah. I mean, I heard it's the next big thing.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah. Are you gonna start? Are you gonna be a Go Next rep?
I've already cornered the market.
Go Knicks shirts will be coming out next
Yeah.
week.
I can't wait. Your next video should be like, hey guys, this video is brought to you by Go Next.
Go Knicks. The number one backpack in China.
Number one backpack.
Hey, are you gonna have to subtitle and dub all your videos in Chinese now?
Subtitled in Chinese.
I'd have to pay somebody to do that. Oh my god.
Did you get bought out?
No.
Pronouncing it correctly.
Got
No,
it.
we're
Yeah.
not.
Go
We're not
next.
Sure. It's
Go
Gonex.
We are giving this company way more than
Yes,
they
you
deserve.
plugged them so hard. Oh wow.
That's funny.
It really didn't look that bad of a backpack though.
It's like a not very comfortable Osprey. It's kind of what it feels like. You made Osprey more egg shaped, but I had it packed full. Got my heated vest in there. That was also Chinese.
Oh, so, okay. Okay, so that was another stupid thing that you brought. Jeremiah
No,
brought
that was not stupid. That got me so warm.
an electric vest.
So all right.
Yes.
So here's the deal: when you start a YouTube channel, as you guys know, these Chinese Amazon companies reach out to you and pepper you wanting to try their stuff.
And so
Nobody actually tries their stuff except Jeremiah.
They sent me a winter tent too. And I got
my
it. I
God,
put it up in my
really?
living room. Yeah, and I got in it, and my head and feet both were touching the top. Like, even if I laid diagonally, like I was hitting the tent on both sides. So I emailed them and I was like, I can't really test this out for you. They're like, okay, well, just send it back to us. So I returned it to Amazon.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, I can't do a review on it. I mean,
Doesn't
literally
fit.
can't test it.
Can't fit.
I can't fit
Yeah.
in there. Like, I'm 6'3". So,
yeah, you're a big dude.
yeah.
go next. No.
Gonex is
They
for
don't.
compact.
Asian people aren't typically 6'3".
You're gonna get all kinds of emails from
Yeah,
different companies.
No.
Jared, because you will take any piece of gear anybody wants to send you.
Send it to me.
Are you gonna get into Ridge wallets soon?
What is that?
You'll find out.
Oh, they sent you a wallet.
No, well, that's
That's
a
not
wallet.
even
It's actually
backpacking,
kind
man.
of a cool wallet, right? It's not. That's why we didn't take it. It's a cool wallet. But
Tell
like,
them what they're sending you.
What? Oh gosh.
What is
He's
it?
all about the man purses. See me
No.
deflect? Do you see me deflect all that?
Yeah.
Tell them about what the companies are
They
trying to
had
send you, man.
It was like backpacks, but it was different kinds of backpacks and like shoulder straps and different ones. I was like, that looks like just like a purse. I was like, that doesn't look like a satchel or whatever you want to call it. It looks just like a purse. And I was like, no, thank you. I pass on that.
Oh,
that's
But
funny.
yeah, I get asked on a few things. You know, if it's cool or something,
Right.
You know, I'll give it a shot.
Right.
You
We
know?
one thing we almost pulled the trigger on is obviously it wouldn't make sense, but the company reached out to us and wanted to give us some snowshoes. This is actually a pretty funny story.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're like a legit company, legit snowshoes.
Like really nice snowshoes.
Nice, like
Very expensive.
And we're really flattered, but like we don't even like get any snow in Ohio, or even go on snowshoeing trips at all.
Yeah, you'd just be
So,
wasting
like,
your money on us.
I mean, you can send us snowshoes, but we're probably never going to use them.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's cool. We'll still send you snowshoes.
Oh wow.
do they still send them to you?
No,
We said no.
I was like, listen, if we ever go on a snowshoeing trip, I'll contact you and if you want to send me some free snowshoes, I'll use them.
Yeah.
You know, but it just never happened. But it was pretty funny. They were pretty cool about it. Just random stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I've had them want to send hammocks and
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
we tested the waters because we kept getting hit up over and over and over, and we finally were like, okay, like what's the best way to handle this? Like some of this stuff, like not gonna lie, like yeah, we'd try. So like we experimented and we accepted some product from a company, and we were very clear, like you can send it to us, no guarantees we're gonna do anything with it. I don't even know if we'll use it. But we'll definitely like look at it, and if we feel like using it, maybe we will, but no guarantees on anything.
Yeah.
And so they sent us the product, and then like every week they're like, "Hey, did you post your review yet?" And I just kept re-forwarding
Oh, my
them.
goodness.
I kept re-forwarding the emails,
Oh.
but then I was just like, "Okay, this is exactly how I thought it would be." So we just don't even bother with that crap anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be a product we actually want to use.
Yeah,
Or,
I
like, have
just don't want, like, we got so much junk. We don't need any more.
The other
junk.
thing is, like, we're talking to Dan about this. We don't have infinite room to keep accepting stuff.
That's true.
You know?
Limited gear space.
Yeah. So Dan's thing now is like, take me on backpacking trips.
Yeah.
Don't send me no more
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah. Just take me on backpacking trips. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, for
You know?
sure. Yeah. Dan loves gear.
Yeah. And he's like, I'll use the gear on the trip, you know? And, yeah. He I don't know if he's actually done any of them yet, like on video. I
Yeah.
think he has. Maybe, I don't know. But he's definitely doing some coming up this year.
But if you think about it, like your Go Next pack or whatever,
Mhm.
that probably cost that company $30.
Probably
If
less,
that.
I would say.
So they sent you a $30 product, and you've adjusted your life and your normal backpacking routine to try out a $60 retail pack, and then you're going to spend time and effort editing your video, put it, and then, I mean, you're gonna do a video on it, put time in that, and you're like, what do you get out of it? A free $60 pack that might cost the company $30.
I'm with you on that.
I agree with you. Yeah.
I mean, now
That's a good point.
to your point though, of like, I always got friends that need stuff, and, and maybe this can help out. I mean, that's great. So, but like everybody's like, everybody always thinks like it's so cool to get like all this like free crap, but then it's just like, look how much they are getting out of it.
I mean, if you think how much advertising costs, they're getting free advertising.
Yeah.
I mean, GoNix has got a lot today.
This podcast is literally sponsored by GoNix.
I mean, it's getting a huge shout out.
Yeah,
So.
they can send my check in the mail.
Yeah.
That's true.
I've kind of got like the gear that I like.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few things that I might get here or there because, car camping and so forth, or if you're doing different styles of camping, kayak or whatever. But I kind of like the gear that I have. So, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, and plus, like, we get, like, we've been fortunate enough to get some heavily discounted gear from, like, some companies that we really like and support, and so that's, like, awesome. Like, we'll absolutely do that stuff all day long.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ones get hooked up by Z-Packs or something like that. That's pretty sweet.
They hooked me up with that duplex.
Did they?
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna need a tent on a trip. I'm like, I don't care what you have. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's used.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you send me a tent, I'll use it on this trip.
Yeah.
And it will be in my video.
Yeah.
That's it. And they're like, what do you want? I don't remember if that's what it was. No, I don't think that's what it was.
No.
I think it was just they had a refurbed duplex that they sent me.
But still.
Yeah, it's a
Thing
great
is-
tent.
oh,
yeah,
for real.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been preaching it in many videos.
Yeah.
Just because it's a really good tent.
It is.
Yeah.
So yesterday, it rained a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So our tarp and everything. So you're inside of your duplex.
Oh, perfectly fine. Yeah, it's a fantastic tent.
It is a fantastic.
Such a good
it
tent.
is.
You loaned me yours whenever I did my through hike.
Yes.
Yeah.
The long trail.
the thing that surprises me about the duplex, like, because I've had a couple other ultralight tents by different companies. I've had a light hard gear solo. I have a Gossamer Gear the One. I've also used the Lunar Solo,
Yeah, I
Six
got
Moon
one of
Designs
those.
Lunar Solo. I've used like a bunch of different tiny lightweight tents, and the thing that the duplex has on all of them, every single one, is it's got space
It's huge.
and it's got ease of setup for like
Yeah, it's
that
really
thing.
easy to
I
put up.
cannot believe how easy that thing is to set up compared to like other trekking pole tents, like where you're sitting there
Yeah.
and you're like going around the edge of it like
Yeah.
5 times,
You gotta
adjusting
adjust
attention,
everyone.
Yeah.
like nitpicking how tall your trekking poles are. But that thing is I'm with you. That's why they're so popular. That's why everybody's got them.
I love the bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it gets
Oh,
like
yeah.
8 inches
you
or
can
so.
you can kind of adjust that
yes,
too.
yes. And it goes like 8 inches, I think, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So I really like that on the duplex.
Yeah.
Last year, Greg bought one at Trail Days. He's texting his wife. He's like, hey, I'm thinking about buying this duplex.
Yeah.
And she's like, go ahead. I'm thinking about going to the spa or something like that. So he
That's a
pulled
hell
the
of a
trigger.
spa day.
That's a big spa
That's a
day.
spa
so it was something like that.
For real.
And she was treating herself. And they're like, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So
He
we
get any
hiked.
discount?
No, I think it's like 600,
yeah.
650 or something like that. It's expensive, but you get what you pay for sometimes.
Yeah.
We went to Trail Days. That's where I met Chris. Trail Days last year. We
Chris.
hiked Damascus. Chris over at Light AF.
Oh, you went.
okay.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yeah.
you went to Trail Days last
Yeah,
year.
me and Jason Helmendollar.
Oh, okay.
Greg, Lance. Yeah, we all went. Then we hiked Damascus to Grayson Highlands.
that's
Saw
right.
the ponies.
I remember.
Nice.
I remember
Yeah.
when Lance did that.
I still haven't seen the ponies.
You need to watch. You need to watch
So
our
cool.
video
It's awesome.
of Grayson. You can watch Sam almost get run over by a pony.
Pony?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
man.
were charging down the trail. It's you only have to watch the first 3 seconds of the
my
video. I put it up front.
Idiot.
and Sam's walking on the trail, and they come like full speed, like 40 mile an hour ahead.
my goodness.
2 of them chasing each other and zip, and Sam has to like throw himself back as they come past him.
Oh, I'm definitely checking that out.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
dude, if one of those things hits you at that speed,
Oh, yeah, you're hurting.
you're hurting.
Yeah.
I heard they lick you and like get in
Yeah.
your food bag.
Lick
and
the
everything.
salt off
Yeah,
of you.
you definitely see remnants of them getting into food.
I mean, there's
constantly.
just so many hikers over there. They constantly get fed.
they're like you're like sleeping, and they're just like meandering around you.
I think I seen a Syntax video
Mhm.
where the horses was like nudging him, like, "Hey, get up." You know,
Yeah,
what are you doing
it's
in
so
there?
bizarre. Like they're just right outside your tent.
I'm excited about
It's
it.
cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really
It's
excited
cool.
about
It's
it.
very cool.
They are everywhere.
And they are.
You just hike.
They're
Just hike.
not afraid of
Hike the
humans.
section of Grayson to Damascus south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
It's really
30
good.
miles, 40
Yeah.
miles.
Was
Yeah.
the weather crazy up there
No,
when you're
no,
climbing
it
around
was
those rocks?
Absolutely
Perfect.
beautiful.
Wow.
We did it in the morning. It was like 70 degrees, sunny, no wind. Yeah, it was
Mine was
awesome.
like a cloud.
Yeah.
Like if you were walking through a cloud.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
it
it's
was-
high. I mean, it's
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
there.
So that's right at Damascus then, right?
It's like
Nah.
30 miles by
Past?
trail, like northeast of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'm section hiking it. I'm
I
almost
know.
to Damascus.
Yeah,
I
so
know
you're-
real
So it's after
close.
Damascus.
Yeah.
Yes, I got
Yeah.
like 2 trips.
Yeah.
And I'll be
Yeah.
there.
You'll hit it the same trip as Damascus.
On there. So,
Damascus to
yeah.
it
I'm
took
with
us
you.
3 days. Kind of leisure
Mhm,
along.
doing it.
Mhm, that's what
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the name of that shelter up there? It's like
Thomas
Thomas Knob.
Thomas Knob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
one with the water on the side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
got to go all back through those
Uh-huh.
plains.
Real
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
very
Great
cool.
views, but
Great
there's
views.
bear.
Yeah.
That one, I think,
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
didn't
bear
have
activity.
any, but yeah, that's known for having a lot of bear
Is
activity.
that where y'all seen yours?
No.
Up there?
Well,
In that area.
yeah, I mean, like 5 miles past there.
They had electric fence set up
Yeah.
around the food. Like
No
you put
way.
the food in the boxes.
Really?
They said
What?
a bear had flipped 2 of those food boxes over, like off the concrete platforms, just
Oh, that's a
flipped
big
over
bear,
upside
dude.
down.
They put fences around the bear lockers.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
That is.
I've never
electric
seen
fence.
that.
Yep.
I know in the Smokies they had some sections where
Don't they, like,
fence
fence?
it off and everything. But
They had boar up there.
yeah,
Fence
you got
off
a good
sections
chance of
for boar.
seeing a bear at the Smokies.
I used to go to Gatlinburg all the time. I never backpacked there, and you see them just like if
In
you're
town.
You just see them everywhere. So I can't imagine backpacking there. They're probably everywhere.
I did the 72 miles of the AT through the Smokies,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't see any bear, but I seen a lot of bedding, poo.
Frozen
all
didn't see
that.
any bears either.
No, but there was like poo everywhere. And
Nice.
yeah, and I was like, man, this is big poo. This is the biggest poo I ever seen in my life.
It's a big bear.
I was like, my God, these are fat ones.
Yeah. Well, they eat. They just get garbage constantly. There.
Acorns, lots of acorns,
Acorns.
worms and stuff like that. They fall out of the trees and they grub down. So yeah, they get pretty big.
So that was my first trip. Was from Fontana to like Clingman's Dome. Ended up going to Newfound Gap,
Oh, nice.
and the crew I was with, like it was in-laws, like that type. Just a few of us guys, and we did that section. And I kind of split off from them a little bit and hung out with some thru hikers and stuff. Fell in love with backpacking there.
Nice.
But they were behind me. They were like one shelter behind me, my crew. And one of the guys that I had met that same day, we were hiking separate. Cub flew right in front of him,
Oh,
right
nice.
at his feet.
Just a cub.
A cub. And he was
Oh.
like crouching around looking
There's
for
a mom-
mama.
there's a
Yeah.
mama somewhere.
Aw.
And my crew also seen rattlesnake and another black bear. And then as I was hitchhiking out to go to Gatlinburg, somebody dropped us off from Newfound Gap to Gatlinburg. And on the way down, it kind of S's, if I remember right. And we saw cars were lined up all down the hill stopping because there's a bear just sitting there chewing on stuff, sitting on the
Everybody
side
wants
of
to
the
see
road.
bear.
And everybody stopped, and then each car would wait 20 or 30 seconds, take pictures, and then drive on. And both sides
God.
backed up. People getting out, taking pictures. Just a bear, just
Yeah.
hanging out.
We would rent every year. We would rent like a cabin in Gatlinburg, and every cabin has like a deck and a hot tub, and they just are on your deck.
Oh,
They're
I
just
would
like
freak
they're
out
just
on that
laying
one.
there, like a family of 3 or 4. They'll just lay there, like for like hours, so you can't exit the house.
Can't even get the hot tub.
No, you can't get to the
even
hot
get
tub.
out
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Everywhere.
get out of here.
I know.
Yeah, get this hot tub.
Yeah, it's my hot tub. Get off my deck.
I did a trip this year in Pennsylvania, or last year, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
It's called the Old Loggers Path.
Uh-huh.
And I seen 2 rattlesnakes.
Hmm.
Big
Yeah.
ones, big fat ones.
We saw one in Dolly Sods.
We saw our first rattlesnake at Dolly Sods.
That's the first rattler that I've seen on the trail.
Yeah.
And there was 2 big ones.
Speaking of Pennsylvania, you have not done Laurel Highlands, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know I brought it up when we were hiking, but if you like Oil Creek, you should do Laurel Highlands. It's the same.
Oil
It's the same
Creek.
shelters,
Yeah. Oh, wow. Is it?
same shelters,
Same.
same wood situation.
Stop.
Oh, I
I
love
love
it.
like that.
And the bathrooms and they have water there. You have to filter it, but they have water at all the campsites, and you
It's-
rent out those.
Yeah.
It's like 74 miles long.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
It's long.
You park.
74 miles.
Yeah, and there's shelters every like 8 to 10 miles, like groups of shelters.
Oh, wow.
You rent.
So you
You got to reserve them, but
Yeah.
you park in a town called Ohio Pile, and this is the best part of it. So you park in Ohio Pile, you get a shuttle, take you all the way down to the beginning, and then you walk back.
Yes.
This is the way to do it. And then the trail goes right next to like a bar and barbecue place.
It's like tradition.
Wow.
Like, it goes right
Wow.
into a bar barbecue joint, and everyone just comes off
Burger
the
and a
trail
beer.
and just crushes stuff. Yeah,
Nice.
it's sweet, and you don't have to. You like most people don't. You don't pack a tent because you just stay in the shelters, and the shelters like Oil Creek have those kitchens like built into them,
Yes.
like the hearths and stuff, so you
Yeah.
can cook on them.
It's
Sweet, and they
Old
have
Creek was
bear
so
lockers
nice.
at all the things. Yeah,
Yeah, so all you do is
Pennsylvania does it
just,
right.
Yeah, you just bring your sleeping pad, no tent,
Yeah.
no tarp, nothing.
We
Sweet.
brought some tarps to put just
Over the
cheap-
door.
Yeah, in the winter, yeah.
That worked really well.
So you did it?
Yeah.
We always
Yeah.
talked
We
about.
talked
it.
about doing it. We've
How
never
hot?
done it.
How hot were you able to get it inside of there?
It was comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean,
I
it
didn't
was-
sleep in there.
I
Them
slept
guys
in
stoked the fire.
It was yeah. I
It's
was
nice.
yeah. I would say it probably got up maybe say the temperatures outside was in the 20s. So I'd say in there, what do you think, 40, 50 degrees?
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
yeah.
least.
I mean,
If you're sitting in front of the fire, it's too hot.
it was too hot. Like at night, we was all sitting like this because the fire
Oh,
was
you
so
couldn't sit
hot.
right in
You
front of
couldn't
it?
sit in front of it. Everybody was all hanging out on the sides of it and everything. So
That's funny.
yeah, but man, it's so glorious looking at that thing. It's a big, nice fire. You're inside there. But the tarps help for sure. But what a beautiful area, though. Oil Creek was.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Well, it had a lot of snow. That's for sure.
Snow was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the sledding.
So so you guys were using your polks as sleds too?
Yeah.
Well, here's what happened. We got there, and there's a Boy Scouts troop that had been there the night before and hadn't cleared out the shelters. And they spent another night, but they all stayed in tents because we had reserved
Right.
2 shelters. And they already had a fire built when we got there. And then they headed up the hill to the tent sites. And the Boy Scouts all day, it looked like they'd been riding sleds down. It created almost a luge.
They made
And
an
then-
ice ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we was going down the hill.
That's cool.
Flying, man.
That's cool.
It's a lot of fun.
Me and Tim was racing.
Racing each other? Who won?
Tim hit a rock and it freaking stopped the sled. It just whipped it right out in front of him, and he wiped out.
Is this going to be on the videos?
That's on my video.
When do the
Yeah,
videos come
yeah,
out?
It is going to be
Monday.
at 7.
Monday at 7
7?
Monday at
p.m.
7.
7. You guys both releasing one?
Yeah.
Us, Tim Watson,
Okay.
I think
Lance,
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 Subaru
Josh
Josh,
Ebersol.
It's my
Karate
YouTube
Josh.
page will just be Oil Creek videos. from
Yep.
all that.
Exactly right, man.
Get everybody's perspective of the trip. I brought some
Yeah.
bear sausage on that trip.
I like
let
watching
everybody-
trips where I can watch like 2 or 3 people's videos because you do get different
I do
perspectives.
too.
Yeah.
I do.
Just wait till you see mine, man. It's not going to be like any of theirs. I'm telling you.
He does it good.
Oh,
He
man,
does
I'm so
it.
excited.
He's excited about it.
I'm excited.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh, man.
Very
But yes, check it out Monday at 7.
I like the plug.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
Monday at 7.
that's the perk of coming on the podcast. You guys can just plug your channels.
Yeah. Monday at 7, brought to you by Go Next.
Oh, no. He did it. He did it.
You need to put that right to the giddy.
He's gonna be head to toe and go next stuff.
Yeah.
Like the hat.
Yeah, you got to
Gotta love the go
Oh,
next.
man.
It's the Z-Packs of China.
That should be their slogan.
Yes, for real.
Oh, my
Dude, yeah,
God.
that's freaking
Y'all are too
hilarious.
much.
I know.
I have
It's
to
fun.
admit, you guys have been a blast, man, to hang out with. hang
Yeah.
out with.
No, thanks for coming.
Had a great
Yeah.
time at the meetup.
Yeah.
Had a great time last night and everything. It was
Yeah.
a blast.
And we've been
I'd do
doing this
more.
for 54 minutes.
Wow,
No
man.
way. Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sam,
So-
anything in the comments?
Yeah,
Sam?
we can any.
Restless just checked in.
Oh, Restless is in. He's
Restless?
alive. Oh. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Restless came in.
Shots fired.
Said his comments.
Is he still in the comments?
Probably. You guys
drop the
you
comment
can,
and bounce.
You can go back and watch this with comments if you want to see
Yeah,
who's saying
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
You can
man,
go
I'll
back
put
and check
that
it all
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Um,
I wanted to do some backpacking with Restless. I only got to meet him at the meetup.
We've gone with him. Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him
Restless
and
is a
Go.
lot of fun.
I like
Yeah.
to meet Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
we
really
we
like to
went
meet
with our
Timmy.
first time meeting Restless. Him
When-
and Tim met us.
Whenever you get Timmy, Restless, and Goat in the same
Oh.
area, the stories are
Not a lot told.
Not a lot of
right.
Now Timmy seems like he'd be a cool dude. Man.
Did you ever see the Restless, Bryce, Goat kayaking video on the Clarion review?
Yeah.
I
On the
don't think
Clarion
so.
No,
server?
I didn't even know
No.
y'all kayaked.
So I think I'm saying this right.
Restless is a big kayaker.
Yeah. So they
And
did
Goat.
they did a big float. I don't know where it was and what river, but just because they're all hilarious, they did this scene where they were recreating somebody else's video. Somebody else's video had kind of like a heart to heart, or like showed some like strong emotions.
It was Frozen's video.
yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Like,
He
it's-
name dropped it.
Yeah. Well, no.
Frozen knows. I mean,
Yeah. No.
it's not a big deal.
I mean, Frozen was telling it like it is.
Yeah.
Down on the beach.
No shame.
And no shame. And then so
And they all just made fun of him.
they all did these scenes of like, hey guys, just had to wait. I just had to get away
I've
from you
seen
guys.
that. I've seen it. I remember that now. Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah. And that,
Restless is the king of roasts of the background.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
for sure.
King.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
For sure.
I know. So it's up to you guys. We've been going almost an hour. If you want to keep going, I want to respect your time.
Kentucky's calling.
Let me see.
I mean,
You got to get the heart of Kentucky back
Yeah.
to Kentucky.
yeah,
It's the pride.
it's
The
all
pride
good.
of
It's all
Kentucky.
good.
Gotta get
It's
the
all
pride
good.
of
It's all good.
Kentucky.
We can wrap
Kentucky.
this up. So, thanks so much
Yeah.
for meeting us up here.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Fist bump.
fist bump. I'm glad you guys came up here.
And Sam.
And Sam.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just don't have 5 mics.
that
We'll
was
get
great.
Sam in
It's
here.
okay.
Yeah, it was great to hang with you guys.
No, we're just like 3 hours away.
I know,
That's
not far.
Yeah.
not at all.
And we'll put links to their channels in the description.
Yep.
And that is it.
Yeah.
Signing off.
Yep.
We'll see everybody on the next one.
Yeah.
But it's still
It's still going. So hold on.
Hit me with a Dan Becker.
Oh yeah.
Mount LeConte.
See ya.
Still watching.
You're a big fat liar.
Big fat